Hey guys, last fan of the night.
Last fan of the night.
So if you've been following this series of videos, you know Pete and I are going through all of the new in-box gold/silver lines because we want to see which ones would be good candidates for future GMS installs. We discovered that there are two motor sizes. One motor is about a quarter of an inch larger than the other style. This is the smaller motor right here, and yet they perform the same. So I just realized, I think all the ones in Gold Line boxes, and were any of the ones we brought to GMS in Gold Line boxes, or were those all in Silver Line boxes?
Oh.
I don't remember. I can look when I'm there Wednesday, because I wonder if the Silver Line motor is the smaller motor. But there's definitely been some of the bigger motor in Silver Line boxes, so that is not a foolproof. But yeah. So much curiosity. They're all, of course, really cool fans, great performing fans, and we're very happy to have them. They look great at GMS. If you haven't seen that video, please go see it. They look good on the test rig, too. Anything you want to say, your mentalness?
Not. Oh, yeah. Well, I've done plenty so far, and really they're all the same, but... Of course, I always say brown.
Of course. Very brown.
Malaise.
Extra malaise.
Violently malaise.
Yeah, it'd be pretty violent if you stuck your hand in it. Okay, well, let's go ahead. 0 to high. We know it's going to be a big inrush.
Okay.
.99. This is the same as the first one we tested tonight.
Yep.
Which means it'll drop down to like .93, I think that one did, or
9-0.
Well, I thought the second one was 9.0. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, you're right, 9.0, because that one's .91. We know these are a power factor of 1, so to get the wattage, you just simply multiply. Oh, 9.0. Pete was right. You simply multiply 0.9 by 120 volts, and you get the wattage. But Pete can show us that on the kilowatt as well. 107.98.
Okay. On the tachometer. 304.
Wow, this is the fastest one yet, or at least of today's batch.
Yep.
Interesting that the smaller motor is faster. Does not surprise me. Okay, now for the mathematics portion of our program. Our multiplier is 17.1.
Okay. I got a 610.
Okay. That is going to be the same as the first one, so that is 10,400.
Yeah, maybe I just wasn't quite.
Yeah, it could always be operator error.
Yeah.
That's always a possibility. So let's see. Spin down. I'm really surprised we haven't had any bearing noise, knock on wood, on any of these. That one is stiff, but it still performs fine and no bearing noise. I was hoping we'd find a place to hang that in the church, and we still may, because that seems like a good candidate for the church, since it doesn't need to be on a low speed anyways. And I definitely want to have, if we put one over the musicians, that needs to be on its own control, because that one will be faster than the rest.
Yeah.
As musicians get hot.
Yep.
I know you don't know anything about that. It's not like you play an instrument and like fans. Have I ever asked you to choose between industrial fans and drums?
No.
And you couldn't, could you?
There's no way. Not possible.
Which one do you remember liking first, or do you not remember?
Probably Industrial Fans at first.
Yeah, and then once you saw the drums,
Yes.
like, oh. Mm.
Well, along with Industrials, there was the Vacuums.
Oh, that's true.
Because of Sears.
Okay, so where do you think this one's going to start your metalness?
I'm going to say 4.
Okay, I'll say 5.
Okay.
Uh-oh. This thing.
Just don't have enough cord.
I mean, I could extend the cord if I would just stop touching it. That's what she said.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, you said 5. Yep. I was giving it a little bit.
Interesting. So every one that we've tested today has started at a different place. The first one started on 4, right?
Yeah.
Second one started at 6.
Yep.
And then this one started at 5.
Yep. Six.
I know what comes after 6, and that's 7. I know what comes after 7, and that's a very dangerous number. Danger. And on your marks. Get set.
8.
Crunch, 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 crunch. Is it Rick or is it sheep? Which one of those could it be? It's got to be like one of those Sesame Street things. Like, one of these things is not like. You remember that?
One of these kids is not like the other. One of these kids is
What's that from?
Robot Chicken's version.
Oh,
They
I have not.
parodied
I've
that.
seen some of Robot Chicken, but I haven't seen a lot
They
of it.
parodied that.
I should watch some more of it because I think Robot Chicken is Seth Green, right?
Yes.
He's very funny.
Yes, that is him. And he did a parody on that.
Or of course Scott Evil is
Yes.
his other name.
Yes. He's also voicing Chris Griffin.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done quite a lot of funny things in his career.
9. But of course 8 was the perfect low.
8 was very excellent, yes. If we put any of them on a non-solid state control, it would be of course on an 8-12-20.
Yes.
I don't know if I have any extra 8-12-20s though. Do you?
I got one in my bedroom drawer in my dresser drawer.
Gotcha.
Oh, there's still a bag of them.
Okay.
Remember from 12 Wings?
Oh yeah.
Got a whole bunch of them.
That's a good point. Because yeah, I was thinking like we could put the
10.
musician fan on its own control.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to run the wire down by the musicians, but that'd be a big pain.
That would. Or to do it the proper way.
Cut into the wall.
Just be too much work.
And there's wood paneling there, which makes it even more annoying.
Because it's just nice wood panel.
Right, I don't want to cut into that.
Yeah, I don't want to damage stuff.
No, not when it looks nice and it has malaise tendencies.
Yes. Here's 11.
I know what comes after 11. Do you know what comes after 11?
Yes, I do.
And that is... On your marks, get set, crunch.
12.
Crunch, 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 crunch. All sorts of metal sound effects. We were debating doing the video with the heater on because it's a little nippy. And I don't know if you would have been able to hear us talk over the video, but you definitely would have been able to hear the crunching.
13. But yeah, perfect medium low. Grocery store low, I call.
Here's an open one if you're looking for more. Pete is investigating all of the Reese's. I got one more case of these. I should bring it over here. I left it at home because I was going to give it out to kids during the Christmas season, but I didn't really see many kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, Pete's going to eat the Reese's. I'm going to eat the Nerds.
Oh,
No, don't eat the Nerds.
oh, I said I finished the last couple.
There's one left in here.
Go ahead.
It's got my name on it.
Go ahead. If there is. I know I just wanted to grab a couple.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get some of those.
Yeah, I would recommend them. 14.
Yeah. You should do some candy reviews for YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I bet those would be very popular, or TikTok even.
Mm-hmm.
It's metal, Pete. Reese's are the most metal candy.
Mm-hmm.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
15. 16.
So weird that there are so many variations of these.
Yep.
It makes me wonder exactly what my childhood one was.
Yep. 17.
The childhood one would have had an Envirofan label on the side, and it came with the KB Electronics control with the silver kind of malaise-looking faceplate.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but a single.
Mm-hmm. 18.
Okay, we're approaching on the danger zone.
19.
Everybody knows what happens after 19. Hide your wives, hide your kids.
And 20.
Crunch, 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 crunch. With the crunch, crunch here and the crunch, crunch there.
There's a Rick and there's a sheep.
There's a wreck and there's a sheep. Yeah.
25. 30.
Man, these are all such great. That's the thing that kills me is they're all such great performers, even though there's some differences and they have the wrong blades and like all of these outperforms so many other fans.
35. Then 40.
Where are we at?
Oh, we're just like the rest,
Still got a gap.
under. Okay.
Is it Rick or is it she? It could be Rick or could be she. Which one of these is it, Rick or sheep? And that's how you play Rick or sheep. No, tape can't stay on the blade. Not metal.
Okay. Well, no. Pretty much. Let's see what this one is like.
Okay.
It's a different motor shape. Still
About the same. Next time we got to remember to get the rubber washers for like we did this time, but it was a last minute remembrance, and we got to remember well ahead of time next time.
Okay.
Because that does make a difference.
It does, and it seemed to.
Yeah, because those are again there's a little bit of hum there, but given how reverberant that building is, it's much less hum than you might think.
Yes.
Okay, is that all the tests?
That is.
Okay, well, let's of course thank our sponsors: Fanstick, Lightstick, Fanstick Mini, Florida Fanstick, Taco Burrito Mexico, Sperry the Beverage of Fan Collectors, Good Manufacturing Company, A1220 LLC, where our motto is crunch, 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 crunch. RickerSheep.com, PowerMate, the vacuum with 2 motors.
Yes.
Is that all the sponsors, your metalness?
I believe so.
Okay, well, it's a good thing that we're done with the video. There's nothing else to do. No special. Oh, who's that at the door? Why, look. It's Metal Jonas.
Oh, yes. Organs and doorbells.
Looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, man. Would you happen to have any Homestead catalogs, or even Edwards long chime catalogs, or even some Newtone doorbell catalogs?
Got any thoughts on House in the Rock, Metal Jonas?
Oh, House on the Rock. One word, incredible. One word, overwhelming. One word, amazing. Wow.
As always, patreon.com/dspiffy. Thanks for watching. Bye, Fanstick.